Firing against concrete block with the potato. 3, 2, 1. Wow, pieces are still coming down. That is awesome. Well, there's not much left of the potato. I didn't expect that there would be. And there you have it. That's a good sized splat. You know, you shoot that at a tank or at a defensive position, you're going to know that they're hit. But this, again, serves to kind of illustrate. This is not something, this is not an anti-personnel round. You know, like I said, you can load BBs or paintballs, but you do not want to launch something this solid against any one target. Velocity is probably somewhere around 200 feet per second, but we did bring our chronograph, so let's test that. No need to estimate. Let's take a look at that now. Okay, now we're going to test the velocity of the Nerf dart. Of course, this has wadding behind it, so we'll see what happens. 3, 2, 1. Alright, well, chronograph registers 166 feet per second with the Nerf dart. It's a little less than I thought it would be, but it's plenty fast for what it needs to do. Let's take a look at what the potatoes are flying out at. Velocity still on the screen from the dart. Let's see what the potato is firing out at. 3, 2, 1. 146. Wow, there's not a lot of difference. I would have expected a lot more. We still have pieces coming down. That's amazing. The force, at least from the recoil, is tremendous. So, like I said, safety really critical here. Just really use common sense on this. I would strongly advise that you not point anything heavy at any person if you're using this launcher, and that includes probably some of the paint bazookas as well. Alright, well, we got a couple more potatoes, and we'll find some good targets for you and make some good shots. Let's take a look. Now what we're doing here is just having some fun. Obviously it's a launcher, it's a tube, so you can fire it however you want. If you didn't have a target that was exposed from the front, you could theoretically lob it mortar style, as we're about to do. Again, for demonstration purposes, we're using potato. For this type of a job, you might want to consider using a paint grenade or some type of similar airsoft grenade, something like that. But we're going to try to give you a decent shot of what this thing can do. So we're going to fire it in 3, 2, 1. That's almost straight up. It's going to come down right here in this sand court, almost. Oh, just beyond it. Nice thump right past that pine tree. I don't know, it got up there, probably a couple hundred feet at least. And you know, if you get good with this thing, you can start to calculate it. You don't have any azimuth or any measuring device to actually do it as you would with a real mortar, but it's fun stuff. So this thing is really a load of fun, I have to say. We haven't had such a good time with something like this in a long time, so good stuff. We're going to try to lob at a target that's give or take 175 feet away. I'm using the lowest sight, which should give us the maximum range, and we're trying to give you a shooter's eye perspective. So we're going to fire it in 3, 2, 1. Well, unfortunately, we're running out of CO2, so that last shot didn't get as far as I'd wanted it to. Give you a feel for what happens, though. I'm just pulling the trigger, and we're venting the last of the CO2. We're basically out, but I have to say, we got a lot of shots, actually, considering how much gas is released each time. I have to say, we probably got 3 dozen shots or so out of a 20 ounce, and probably, give or take, about 20, roughly, out of a 9 ounce. All in all, I'd say it's pretty good CO2 efficiency, considering, like I said, the amount of air that's being released. And I've said it several times so far, I'll say it again, this is a really, really fun piece of hardware. It's solidly built. It's definitely not cheap, but you're getting quality right here. And the one last thing I want to say is that, at least about the feature, just use your best judgment. I can't stress enough how important it is to be safe, especially with something like this. Technically, it's to have fun with, but fun can stop real quickly if someone gets hurt. So just please be very careful when you're using this. You can fire all manner of projectile. As I mentioned before, it is the RAP4, that's Real Action Paintball Grenade Launcher Bazooka, and you can get it for $3.99 on their website. You can go to our website and you can see a link from there. Also, we've got a text review, and of course we're going to have our video review up. You'll already be watching that. All sorts of good stuff. This has been an Airsoft Reports special presentation. Thanks for watching.